Mademoiselle, are you aware it is against City Ordinance 5, paragraph 2, line B, to loiter any place where it might be a threat to public safety or a nuisance?
No, but I was just looking at the monument.
Looking at the monument. What do you find so interesting about it?
Well, nothing. I'm just curious about what's under there is all.
Curious. You would not be tempted to peek, now would you?
Peek?
Oui, because in International City, we do not allow peeking without a permit.
Well, no worries, officer, because I wouldn't dream of peeking without a permit, and I can certainly wait until tomorrow. That's when the unveiling is, right?
Maybe yes, maybe no.
What do you mean? It's a public event.
A public event? So, beautiful weather today, don't you think? Much better than the rain. It is so wet in there. Madame, I would highly recommend that you be more careful next time. I am a highly trained professional, and it is lucky for you that I was able to restrain myself.
Well, I'll try to be much more careful next time.
Oui, I highly recommend that you do.
Well, maybe we should just move along.
Perhaps that would be best.
The flower
Run
shop
along.
looks nice. Let's check it out. Thank you, officer.
Pastries.
Right, everything clear? Crystal clear. Now the mission can begin.
Oh, hi! I didn't know you were here. May I help you?
Well, actually, we're here to help you.
Oh, honey, we don't need any new employees right now, but y'all might come back at Christmas.
Well, you don't understand. We're the troop force. And we're here to save International City. You've been praying, haven't you?
Pray? Of course I've been praying. Well, I pray all the time.
Well, I knew it. As soon as someone starts praying, sooner or later, at just the right time, we get called up.
Are you angels or something?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Just defenders of the truth. So, where the truth and the knowledge of God is under attack, that's where you'll find us. Mrs. Potts.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How do you know my name?
We need to talk to you about Simon Detweiler.
And what do you know about Simon Detweiler?
Well, let me answer those questions for you. Well, first of all, we know all about you. You were born and raised in Alabama, spent 3 years of culinary school in Paris, met your husband and moved to International City, where you've been ever since. You have 3 daughters, 2 cats, and 1 very old parrot named General Lee. Oh, Mrs. Potts, don't worry. Your information's safe with us. We're the good guys.
Yeah. And I'm supposed to just believe that, huh?
Well, you could check our website. We have a statement of faith and plenty of endorsements.
Well, honey, it's going to take a bit more than that to convince me. My mama didn't raise no dummy.
Mrs. Potts, this all may seem very strange to you, and I'm sorry if we came on too strong. Is there a place where we can sit down and talk? I'm sure once you hear our story, you'll feel much better.
Well, I reckon so. Yeah, why don't y'all come in my shop? You know, that would be real nice. Hey, would you like some sweet tea?
That'd be wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, come on.
2 hours later.
And we will take extremely good care of these diaries, Mrs. Potts.
Well, I'm sure you will, honey. I'm sure you will. And listen, if there's anything else I can help you with, you just all holler, okay? And by the way, no more of that Mrs. Potts stuff. My name is Flora, and my friends call me Flo, so that's the way it is from now on, you hear?
All right, Flo, it's a deal.
Okay.
Flo, you said that you and some others have been praying for a national city, and I just want to say, don't stop. I feel like it's going to be crucial for the future of this place.
Oh, honey, we won't stop. We won't stop. Nope. In fact, I can't wait to tell all my friends about y'all.
Oh, well, we do appreciate that, but for now, we need you to keep all of this strictly confidential.
She's right. If the enemy hears about us and our mission, we'll be compromised.
Oh, well, I won't say a word. Not a word. Not one word.
Thank you, Flo. We'll be in touch.
Oh, you're such sweet girls. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're on our side.
I have a really good feeling about those diaries.
I know, so do I. I mean, she just happened to be storing the bindings on those old diaries right when we come along. And if we come a day later, they'd be back in the museum under lock and key. So, what do you think is under there?
According to our intelligence, a statue of the Chancellor.
Well, why am I not surprised? It's just so sad how a place like this that was once so decidedly Christian got to this point. How did that happen?
Well, sometimes man takes their word over God's, and they take all of their freedoms for granted, including their Bibles.
The authority of God's word is just so important, isn't it? And if you get that one wrong, you are in for a heap of trouble.
And that's why I'm afraid for International City. Trouble. At any moment, the Chancellor could issue the new Constitution, and any freedoms that Christians had to worship and share their faith will be lost forever.
Well, then we can't let that happen, can we? You know, it sure was a good thing that Mr. Detweiler hid one of those old constitutions all those years ago.
Yeah, we just have to find it. That's all.
Well, I know. I've always loved a good scavenger hunt. I'm getting a warning signal.
Stand still.
Wow! The International Spy Academy Truth Force. And just in time to see the final piece of the puzzle fall into place.
Balak, I should have known he has something to do with all the trouble around here.
Trouble? I guess it depends on your perspective. I don't see any trouble. I think things are getting better all the time. In fact, I hear we're getting a new constitution very soon. One without all that Bible stuff in it. I hear the old one's burned up in a fire.
I wonder how that happened.
Oh, I wouldn't have any idea. Aren't you guys with the International Spy Academy? Where are all your cool weapons?
Well, the weapons that we fight with are not the weapons of the world.
Whatever that means. But I don't know why you're here. There's nothing you can do. Everything's in place. You're just too late this time. Unless you come to help us celebrate.
Balak, you know that the one and only true God whom we serve is able to destroy any of your evil plans, if he so chooses.
Well, it doesn't look like he so chooses this time, does he? Well, you can't win them all. Better luck next time.
Bye-bye, Balak. Had to erase his short-term memory. Couldn't risk Venom knowing we're here.
Well, he is quite the sweetheart, isn't he?
Yeah, with 160 IQ and a master of disguises, we'll have to be extra careful with him around.
Let me guess, the evil villain network?
You're right. He's been with the EVM for quite some time, and they must be in cahoots with Venom, which means that this city must be infested with their agents.
Oh, maybe we should just call pest control.
Yeah, that would be really nice. But what we need to do is get back to the safe house and check out those diaries.
See it again.
Later that evening.
What? Hey, boys, you want to stop? Hey, what are you doing?
Inspector? Inspector? Aren't you supposed to be guarding the monument? Inspector? You know, I suspect they wouldn't be too happy with us for falling asleep here while you're supposed to be guarding that monument. And I thought my granny was a sound sleeper. Inspector! That's a good idea. Trying to wake you up?
Wake me up, Mademoiselle. My name is Inspector Where's my hat? My name is Inspector Knuckle. I do not sleep, I only wake.
Well, what about the snort?
Snoring. I do not snore. What you may not understand is that I am a highly trained professional.
Is that so?
Oui, to become an inspector, oh yes, there is much training that you must do. However, you must also have something more than just the training.
Like what?
Like this.
I've noticed that you aren't wearing a gun. How come?
Oh, you see, they took away my... I mean, when you have not just one gun, but 2 guns, you don't need more. Watch. I will show you. I do not need weapons. I have my hands. You see that table? I will chop the table in half. Observe. Sit there, it will be okay.
Can I help you, Inspector?
No.
Are you sure I can help you?
I think so. Perfect. It is exactly where I want it.
It's time for me to be getting home. Bye, Inspector.
Who's there? Someone there? Come out of there in the name of the law. My name is Inspector Knockley. Come out. I will call the police. Oh, I am the police. Come in.